Morning guys, it's Darren at Green Pro Clean Limited, window cleaners in Nottingham and Derbyshire. Today we're not talking about the window cleaning side, we're talking about the software side of running your business and the software that we use. It happens to be Cleaner Planner, and we use Cleaner Planner because it's a finely polished piece of software. It runs on any web-based browser, so you can use it through anything like Google, Bing, use it on your smartphone, your tablet, your laptop, whatever you like to do. Today we're working on the laptop. Now, when you jump into Cleaner Planner, it can be a little bit frightening. There's a lot going on in there. There's a lot of things, and you could get frustrated quite easily trying to set it up. So I'm going to do a little series of tutorials just to help you get the ball rolling really quick. One thing I will say is I wish that I'd known how to run the software before I started setting up around in the past, because it would have saved me a lot of banging my head against the wall trying to work it out down the road. I'm not the most computer admin type person around, so that's why I love this software. Comes with a 30-day free trial. There are other softwares available, but to me they just don't stand up to this. So we're actually going to run the 30-day free trial for you, and we're going to get started. So first of all, we type in Cleaner Planner into our Google browser, and we go to the 30-day free trial page. We pop in our name, and then we pop in our email address, and then of course we just click on free trial. Now once we've done this, that'll take us over to the next page, and this will bring us into account setup. And we're in the UK, so we'll leave that at United Kingdom. And this one we're going to call Darren's Window Cleaning. As you know, I've called Green Pro Clean, but as this is a different account, I don't want to confuse the situation, as this is just a dummy account literally for showing you these tutorials. This is not brought to you by Cleaner Planner in any way whatsoever. I haven't even asked their permission to do these tutorials. I just hope that you're going to find this helpful and find some use in it. So now we need a password. So we'll pop in a password there, whatever password you'd like. Main service, and we will go with window cleaning. And in fact, we're going to change that slightly because our main service is domestic window cleaning, and our default schedule, you can set this either to weekly, you can set it to only so many days, so many weeks, so many months. And hours, we don't do to a 4-week schedule, we work hours on a monthly. So we're just going to change that right here, right now. You can change this again later on, and later on in the settings, but for now we'll start with 1 month. And now we're going to click on Save Settings. Now the key to Cleaner Planner is your lists. Now you're sitting here looking at this screen, and as we can see, this is the planner stage of it, and it shows you what's happening this week. And so far we have nothing at all happening this week, and that's all well and good. Up along the top of the screen here, where we have on the tabs we have planner, the rounds, so we can click on there. But as we haven't input any rounds yet either, as you can see, nothing happening there. Jobs, same again. You're not going to see anything until we actually get started inputting information into here. But before we start putting in our first jobs and our first rounds, what I would suggest we do is we head over to the right hand side of our screen here. There's a little spanner symbol up here for our settings, and we're going to click on the settings. And like I say, Cleaner Planner is a brilliant piece of software, but it's not overly intuitive for well, for people like myself, really. So we are going to set this up now very quickly. I'm going to use my own details here. So we're going to have 6 Cherry Gardens, and I don't mind putting my address in here for you guys to see because it's all over Company's House and everything else anyway. So it's no great secret. ALF. Sorry, trying to remember where I live. County. Now, this is handy to do all this stuff early on, because if you're invoicing a commercial client, it'll automatically have your information in there moving forward. So let's get that set up. And I'm actually going to take that out of phone, and of course, because it is a mobile, and I don't happen to know my office number because I hardly ever use it. And we'll also throw it in down the bottom here. We're going to have my website, which is greenproclean.co.uk. There we go. Now we'll click over to accounts. We can download and back up accounts to Dropbox and things like that. So personally, I try to print off my job lists from Cleaner Planner at least once a month, just to make sure that I've got a hard copy backup. We're always a little paranoid about the world crashing. Users, you could add another user from another email address. So if you're working with a mate in a town next to you, you can carry on adding more users in. Settings, plan a drag and drop. So add customer reference, prefix number. All of this will come to you later on. Schedule next date from. Now, you can either have the date it was originally due. So if it was due on the 1st of the month, and you do it on the 1st of every month, you can schedule it from the date actually due. So let's say you're running 3 or 4 days late because of the weather, you don't do it till the 5th of the month. Well, the next schedule will happen on the 1st of the following month. Or you can schedule it from the date it was actually done. So if, like me, you do them once a month and you didn't get around to it till 3 days late, it'll put it in for a month later each time. Job payment method, you can either retain defaults or update each time. We do it update each time. Now, if you're a commercial guy, debt due after, all clients, let's say you give them 14 days notice, you could put 14 days in there. So from the date the job's done, they've then got 14 days before it's considered a debt. For us, we're residential, so we stick to 0. That once the job is done, they owe the money, pure and simply. Currency, Great British Pound, and if you're VAT registered, of course, you can just pop the VAT rate in the bottom there. Defaults, rounds, we have my round, domestic window cleaning, service domestic window cleaning, schedule as we set up at the beginning every month, prices per clean. You could change this to, if you have a yearly contract, you could change it to price per calendar year, price per month, price per hour. So there's all kinds of breakdowns, like if you're doing a pressure washing job and you've agreed an hourly price, so you could say £30 per hour, and it'll let you put in the time and that later. Remind customers, this just puts a note on your job sheet to remind the customer, so no biggie there. Now we're going to get over to the lists. Services. We have domestic window cleaning. This is a key thing to get set up early on. We're going to add a service, and this one's going to be commercial window cleaning. And we'll save that one, and we'll throw in a couple more because we'll do a bit of add-ons. So let's have conservatory clean. And you can add more of these later. You don't need to do them all right at the beginning, but it does help if you sit down with your pen and your pencil and you work out exactly what you want to be doing, so you know what you're setting up here. And we'll throw in a gutter clean as well. So then that's just a list of the 4 services that we offer. Domestic window cleaning, commercial window cleaning, conservatory and gutter cleaning. Now if we go into services here, we click on there, customer sources. Now this is a key one to help you track where your customers are coming from. We'll add a customer source, and the first one is going to be walk up, because we have a van sign written. That's people walking up to us in the street saying, hello sir, can you clean my windows for me? Happy days. So that's a walk up. Then we're going to add in a referral. So we just click on add customer service again, referral. Oh, I think only one F. Referral. No. God, I can't spell for toffee today, so I'm going to cheat and use a spell check. Never claimed I could spell well. So that'll be a referral. And then let's say somebody's come to you through the website. So we'll add in that web inquiry. And some of us that use Facebook pages as an example, we'll add that one in as well. So here we go, main Facebook. So when you're adding customers in the future, it will give you the option to say, how did you find this customer? And it's a good way of keeping track and knowing where your business is coming from, seeing what's working for you in the advertising world. Payment methods. Now this will all go towards your debt collection, so on and so forth. But we'll set a few up here. We've already got cash, check and transfer. So we're going to add to that, and we're going to add Go Cardless, of course. Not to be confused with bank transfer. I put Go Cardless on there because Go Cardless is automated, as opposed to a bank transfer where you're relying on the customer to do something. So we'll add that onto there. And we're also going to add onto there card payment. Some of you have the PayPal card readers or the iZettle card readers, and you allow your customers to pay on card. So this is handy information to have on the job sheets as well. because if you have a lad out working for you, for example, he can look when he's finished a job and go, oh, this one pays cash, need to go knock on for the cash. So moving on, oh no, sorry, back to the lists. I forgot for a moment. After payment method, expense categories. Now this is a handy one to set up. We're only going to set up 2 or 3 of them once again. The first one is going to be fuel. So that'll be fuel for your van, your diesel. So you need to put your expenses in as you go, and this will help massively when it comes to the end of the tax year. And then we're going to have vehicle. And that could be anything from your monthly payments for your van lease through to needing some new tyres, your MOT, all that sort of thing can just basically go under vehicle. Then we're going to have office. Office is a key one as well. And think about how much office stuff you spend on. Your internet is tax deductible because you're running your business through a web-based browser, you email clients, etc. Your mobile phone, that's office because that's your communications device with your clientele. So remember to add these things in. We'll add in one more, and that'll be tools. And your tools will be everything from your a new water-fed pole, a squeegee, an applicator, rubbers, very liquid, anything you buy to use on the job. So that's our expense categories done. And there we go, let's have a look at the list again. So we've got the services, the customer sources, payment methods, expense categories. And those are the 4 on the lists. Slips. Now on the slips here, these are, you can print these off. This lets you print off your own slips, and you can have in the heading at the top here, such as like it says on the screen in front of you, Windows clean today, and you fill that out with your information and so on. We don't actually use slips because we text our receipts to our customers, so that'll come later on in a slightly different tutorial. Invoices. Now upload your logo. We're not going to do that with ours because we don't have our logo on this laptop. Invoice number, credit note prefix, and then put in your terms, conditions, etc., and save that, and that'll be your standard on all your invoices moving forward. The nice thing about Cleaner Planner is you can also have notes on your quotes as well, such as terms of acceptance. If they accept the quote, they agree to pay within 14 days, they agree to pay by bank transfer, so on and so forth. We can also sync it up with our email for Google, Yahoo, Gmail, etc. You'll get your SMTP settings by looking them up for Google, and happy days, and you can set up your standard signatures, footers, and so on. Go cardless, we'll cover that in a separate topic a bit later on. We will link that up, but for now this is just our basic getting us started. And text local as well, we'll also get that set up. But that's how to do your settings to begin with. This is the first video of what's going to be several, because I've only got a maximum recording time of 15 minutes. So this is stage 1, and that's all our settings. So thanks for watching, guys. If you're liking what we do, please subscribe. Drop any comments in the box below. Video number 2 is going to be how to put in our first customer. So please follow on and pay attention in class. But anyway, have a great weekend, kids, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.